Just like stir fry, right? Just like stir fry. The voice of Migos. And it's now top of the hour, 3 p.m. right here in St. Vincent and the rest of Eastern Caribbean. At this time, we bring to you our 3 p.m. news. Keep it locked on. And it's 3 more hours to go as well. If you need to reach out, be keeping the company all the way until 6 p.m. in the afternoon drive. And if you just join us, good afternoon to you as well.
This is 99.9 Radio. Turn it up.
Good afternoon and welcome to WeFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, Senator Laverne King will deliver a special lecture this Wednesday at the University of the West Indies Mona campus in Jamaica. The lecture, under the theme Give to Gain Leadership in Service, will be held at Mary Seacole Hall Dining Room. King will address students on student governance as the training ground for national leadership. She says Seacole Hall played a key role in shaping her leadership journey, as it was there she first managed a campaign. The Forestry Department has kicked off its month of activities with a church service at the Enhams Church of the Nazarene. This year's theme is Protecting Water and Forest, Secure Our Wildlife and Climate under the slogan, Water Flows, Wildlife Thrives When Forest Survives. The month-long program will feature observances of several international environmental days, flyer distribution, and school presentations, focusing on fire prevention and control, river poisoning prevention, animal tethering, and riparian zone establishment and management. Officials say the activities are aimed at raising awareness and strengthening conservation efforts nationwide. Still on the local scene, the Ministry of Health is urging residents of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to take precautions as increased levels of Saharan dust affect the country. Health Promotions Officer Donat Gordon Cadogan says vulnerable groups, including the elderly, young children, and people with asthma or other respiratory conditions, should be especially cautious. She advises anyone experiencing difficulty breathing, persistent coughing, or eye and throat irritation to seek medical attention promptly. Meanwhile, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Meteorological Services says the current dust plume is expected to clear gradually, but another surge is forecast later this week. On to news in the region. Nationals of Trinidad and Tobago living in the Middle East say they are on edge as U.S.-led missile strikes against Iran intensify. Fiaz Mahmoud, a TNT national based in Kuwait, says intercepted missiles and nightly explosions have disrupted sleep, though security remains tight. More than 200 nationals are believed to be spread across Kuwait, Qatar, and the UAE, and have registered with the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs in case evacuation becomes necessary. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Kamla Persad is facing criticism at home over the government's early support for the U.S. position, as concerns grow over regional diplomatic and economic fallout. Guyana's President Irfan Ali met with the Guyana Gold and Diamond Miners Association on Monday to discuss strengthening governance and advancing digital tools in the mining sector. The discussions focused on improving monitoring and reporting, ensuring full compliance with gold declarations, and targeting illegal mining activities. President Ali also announced support measures for small miners, including financial literacy programs and outreach with commercial banks to integrate miners into the formal financial system. Officials say these initiatives aim to boost transparency, productivity, and long-term economic stability while safeguarding the future of Guyana's mining industry. And finally, on the international scene, As U.S. and Israeli attacks on Iran continue, the Trump administration faces criticism over scant evidence justifying the military action. President Donald Trump and Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth cite Iran's nuclear and missile programs as an imminent threat, while top Democrats and independent analysts say no proof of an immediate attack exists. The strikes have killed Iran's supreme leader and hundreds of others, while regional retaliation ongoing, including attacks on Israeli targets. Concerns grow over the legality of preemptive strikes on the U.S. and international law. Critics warn the administration's America First approach risks political fallout and further destabilization of the Middle East, while public support in the U.S. remains uncertain as casualties mount and the conflict continues. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 5:30 for WeFM's evening news, and we thank you for listening.
Whether you're ripping it up on the highway or taking a casual Sunday drive, OT Tire Limited is